Welcome back to my channel. In today's video we will be listening to a young lady trying to explain to us what's wrong with her natural hair.
Nothing is fucking working on my hair. Like why is the back? I have been doing my hair for the last 2 hours. Like the gel not even on no more, like for real. The back, like I don't understand. It's making me want to shave this shit off. I don't know what the fuck to do. Like I just want to shave it off. Like the front is not that bad. Like I don't know if it's shit. It's not even helping. Like I don't forget. Somebody please help me, bro, for real. I don't know, bro. Just again, I don't need to watch my like go on watch my shit. Like it's like not it for me. I cannot be doing this every day. I use this hard brush, but like what type of gel do I need to use? Like it's just like really making me mad. But I don't understand because my hair was black. It was not this big of a problem. Like it was so full. The back wasn't doing all this. I don't know what my hair's like this. But I hate it. First of all, it makes my ends look dead. Like, my hair has been like this since I was little. I've cut it and it still look like this. Like, it's just my hair type, bro. I just want the back to, like, cooperate. I'm literally about to turn this off. Like, the back, y'all, I don't know if it's my hair shape or what, but I tried everything. I tried the shit like Smith did. Like, let's do this. Y'all better help me for real. Give me some tips on something. I was literally sitting in this room. But the back, I don't understand. The back is killing me, bro. Gosh, my room is really ready.
Okay, so I know that having a day where you cry about your hair is valid for a lot of women and doesn't matter which race it is. But as you know, in my channel, I only talk about coily hair. So please, if you come with the mentality of other women do it too, this place is not for you. I understand others do it too, but my goal here is to help black women overcome insecurities that they have with their natural hair. Okay, so she says that the back of her afro is weird or she doesn't like it. I have two things to say about this. The first is that if you do not like how your afro sits or looks sometimes, it's the shape of your afro that you might not like. And so she does mention that she thinks she might shape it, and I would recommend that she does. Go to a barbershop. The men that work there or the people that work there always do it best when it comes to shaping the afro. And the second thing is that when you have natural hair, you need to understand that your hair will not grow equally, at least for some of us. And again, I know this also applies to other races because our hair grows at like different lengths. So your hair at the front may not be at the same length as your hair at the back. I understand that. But what I'm trying to say is it will show more if you have an afro, or if you keep your natural hair, it's more likely to show, right? So my hair is longer at the back and shorter at the front, and when I have my afro combed out, you can see that. And the only way for me to get a perfect afro would be to shape it, but I haven't, because I don't mind how my hair looks in its natural state. I like how uneven my hair looks sometimes. But the way that she keeps talking about her hair, the way she keeps describing it, I think the best thing for her would be to shape her afro, because she said the front looks fine, it's the back that she has a problem with. I also think that the problem here is, or what I think the problem is, she might be comparing how her puff looks to what another natural's puff looks like. And that is one of the biggest issues we have in the coily hair community. Instead of working with your own hair, you try to get it to look or do something it clearly isn't like wanting to do. I have always said to follow people who have a similar texture to yours, but also follow people who have a similar length. Don't only follow people with long hair, also follow people with a similar length to yours, so that you can get an idea of what the style you're trying to do will end up looking like. They will teach you how to style your hair at the length that you are now, not at the length that you want it to be. I don't know if that makes any sense. And another thing, maybe it's just me, but the way she was also blow drying her hair was stressing me out. This is why many naturals tell you to never do your hair when you're upset, because you will end up ripping your hair out of your head. She should have taken a breather and then tried again, but as I said earlier, there was nothing wrong with the puff she already did in the beginning. Another issue within our community is that there is this desire for a perfect afro which does not exist unless you shape your afro. Women with afros need to understand that your hair or your afro will do what it wants, and that is okay. Sometimes your hair wants to be free. That's the thing about an afro that people need to understand. It's not like other hair textures. It's not like other curl patterns. Our hair likes to be free. You can't really tame an afro again unless you shape it and like you comb it to be perfect, but our natural hair just likes to be free. You can't tame it. I know you guys are understanding what I'm trying to say. The point is we need to let our hair be, and the more we let it be, the more we understand that a lot of the times or a lot of the things we stress ourselves out with are very trivial things. They're such small things, unimportant things that we shouldn't care about. You will overthink about what your afro looks like until you convince yourself to change the hairstyle or to cover your hair. And for some of you, I completely understand. You might have been bullied. There are people who have said things about your afro, calling it see-through, marking the length, and all those terrible things. But you have to teach yourself that it was never your afro or your fine hair that was the issue. But one of the ways to move forward is to allow your hair to be. One of the things that I've always said in my comment section, if someone says they're struggling with their hair, and on TikTok as well, is exposure therapy. I can't remember where I heard that from, but I like the idea of just letting your hair do what it wants to do and then going outside, so that you get used to wearing your natural hair, understanding like the texture of your hair, feeling it. And also because some people like to put a lot of product in their hair, so they're not used to their hair not being drenched in product, right? So you have to just let your hair out, leave your hair alone, and then go outside. It's going to be difficult at first for a lot of people, but it's things like you have to try this in order for you to get used to seeing yourself with your natural hair, seeing your natural hair without so much gel, without so many products in it. She also says she doesn't want to do this every day and she doesn't know what gel to use. So my sister, you don't have to do this every day and you don't have to use gel. This is why being a lazy naturalist is fun. You pick a hairstyle and keep it in for at least like 2 weeks or a month. But I get that may not be the life for everyone. I understand that. But the point I want to make about us lazy naturals is that we have realized that we do not have to do something if we don't want to do it. If I don't want to have a 10-step hair care routine, I will not have it. If I don't want to slick my hair back every day, I don't have to do that. We understand how to navigate our natural hair and our daily life because we took the time to understand our hair and our patience as well, like our level of patience and tolerance, right? So what I mean is, if I do not have the patience to do a style, I simply leave my afro alone because I am secure in the way that I look with my natural hair. Sometimes I just do large twists and walk out, or throw a head wrap and I'll be fine and continue with my day. The point is, lazy naturals do not spend time stressing about our hair not cooperating or doing a style that we have imagined in our heads. And with regards to the gels, some women really need to let go of the idea that their hair needs to be slicked back to look decent. I have never slicked back my afro puff, mainly out of laziness, but my hair looks fine because for the most part, I never put gel on my hair. So it is normal for me and my hair to walk outside and have a little frizz. If you have conditioned yourself to walk out the house with so much gel on your hair, then of course it will look weird when you don't have gel, and of course you will think something is wrong with how you look. And maybe this is off topic, but when it comes to the whole slick back thing, I've also noticed that some people, even though their hair is slicked back, they don't like the waves. I find those very beautiful. I don't know why people don't like those. The thing is, you need to understand that again, our hair will not react the same as other people's hair to products or to certain hairstyles. It will not look the same. So someone with straight hair, if they do a slick back, it will be really slicked, and then if someone with coily hair does it, there will be waves in their hair. And so I've seen some people who say like they don't like their slick back because it's not slicking back, there's waves, when there's nothing wrong with the waves. There's nothing wrong with your hair having the waves when you try and do the bun. Point is, I think the problem here is we are not accepting our hair for what it is. I think that's something that, a lot of naturals, yes, you want to learn to accept your hair, but you're not giving yourself the time to appreciate what it looks like in its natural state. I'm not saying you should always walk outside the house with your afro out, but I'm saying if that's what you need to do in the beginning of your natural hair journey to learn to love your hair, then that's what you should do. And then over time you can start learning how to do different hairstyles. But if you are a new natural, if you are someone who really does not like how their hair looks, I would highly recommend that you don't jump on trying to learn different hairstyles. I think your main focus right now should be understanding the texture of your hair, as in understanding how your hair will react to certain products. Like I said, maybe your slick back will be wavy, and it's just learning how to appreciate what your hair looks like in its natural state. And something else that I've noticed is for some women, when they do not properly maintain their afros when they add color or when they dye their hair. Once you add color to your hair, I think there's extra maintenance that is needed, and some people forget that, and so their hair struggles with the length, they struggle with retaining length, or they struggle with the health of their hair. And so I think one of my favorite naturals is someone called The Favorite Brandy. It's a natural hair content creator who has blonde natural hair, and it looks so beautiful, so healthy, and she maintains it well, and she teaches others how to maintain their natural hair. And so that's someone you should definitely check out. I think if you decide to put color in your hair, you need to understand that there may be a different kind of maintenance or slightly different type of maintenance needed when it comes to your natural hair, and you shouldn't neglect it. I will say though that I do like how, although she is crying about her natural hair, she does say that she wants help. And when you go through the comment section, she is like responding quite well to the people in the comment section. So it's not like some other videos that we've seen where somebody just makes a video of them complaining about the hair. Like the whole page is just them complaining about, those people, my 4C, my 4C this, my 4C that, my coily hair, I hate having natural hair, and all of those things. She actually is from what I'm seeing in the comments is that she's actually interested in learning how to take care of her hair or manage her hair. So I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section. I'd love to hear if there's anyone struggling with loving their natural hair, and what exactly are you struggling with? And have you taken any steps in trying to learn how to take care of your hair? And if you are someone who has overcome those struggles, I would love to hear you share your thoughts on what we've just watched and how you have overcome those struggles with the people in the comment section. I love when we help each other out. I love reading my comments and people sharing different advice, because I'm also learning how to, my thing is learning how to style my natural hair. I love my hair. I know how to take care of it. It's just the styling that's a struggle sometimes. And then I'm also trying to pick up other people's routines and seeing if they work for myself as well. So I would love to hear your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you have the time, please go over to my TikTok and check my page out. Thank you for watching.